It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. Hello, everyone. It's time for our Agile, Not So Agile episode of the Daily Stand Up Podcast. I am so proud of all of you for sticking it out this week and for getting to the weekend. I know you're all going to have an amazing weekend, but before I let you go, I want to tell you a story of hope. So I am frequently involved with charity events and projects where we try to implement Agile to help organizations along. And one of those organizations that I've been working pretty closely with is an organization in India. It's the Jal Jeevan Mission. And basically, what they do is their ambition, their goal is to try to connect everyone in rural India with tap water, with clean tap water. Now, I've gone to third world countries and I've had the opportunity to build all these water filtration systems in the Dominican Republic, in Haiti, and in other places. And it's interesting because those families it would be very, very difficult. There's just no infrastructure at all that would support getting clean tap water to those people. Now, we've taught them how to capture and preserve rainwater. We've taught them how to filter water through their water filtration systems. And we've even physically gone and built single water filtration systems that support up to 3 to 5 homes, small homes in those areas. And that way, those families could have clean drinking water. In India, rather, this mission is incredible. So I would almost consider this one of the greatest unsung stories of human development. The truth is, are you ready for this? 79 million households have been provided with access to a tap water connection since the program launched in August of 2019, bringing a total up to 111 million, or 56% of the rural households in the nation. This is incredible. I don't think people realize just how significant this is. This is a project where, under any other government entity or under any other means, this project may have never even happened. But the fact that, governance in India, I'll just put it this way, it's a dance between legislature and on behalf of both economic areas, similar net worth to Western Europe, and rural areas that are among the poorest in India. So it's just really, really interesting because when you're dealing with everyone in India, it has to be a balance. And the goal of this mission is to connect the entire country to have clean public water systems by 2024. Now, during the pandemic, obviously, it faced some disruptions and people didn't get what they needed. But the truth is, from a starting point to just 32.2 million rural households out of an estimated 192 million, this program is definitely marked for success. And Agile's been a big part of it. It's been a big push to keep tight timelines, to make sure we had the equipment in place, to make sure things got shipped to the right areas, to make sure that we had crews that were prepared to do this. And what I can tell you is, considering how India operates and considering just how poor some of these areas are, this could give every area of India, including poverty stricken areas, clean tap water. Now, it may not be in every single household in every area at first, but it at least provides clean drinking water to the village or to the town. And then from there, the water can be transported in special jugs, containers, whatever they have. But then over time, the goal is to get every single household with a tap with clean drinking water. And what I can tell you is that this is no small undertaking, but this isn't an opportunity for me to brag about me or to brag about Agile. But I wanted to make note, or I wanted you to make note, that we have the power to make a difference in the world. And that if we try to eradicate poverty, if we try to look out for those around us, if we try to find ways to provide people with the basic necessities of life, and I realize not everyone's in a financial position where they can afford to, go out there and do things, and nor am I asking you to do that. But what I am asking you to do is try to find something close to home in a way you can serve. Some of our fondest memories are standing in food lines where we're serving homeless people and anyone in need. They're not even just homeless, anyone in need with food so they can prepare meals. And that's here in the U.S. We've also gone to many foreign countries and third world countries and helped them provide clean drinking water, have concrete floors in their homes, help hand pour those floors. We've just had many, many opportunities. But my hope is that as we progress through the remainder of this year, that we might be able to even take one opportunity a month to serve food at a soup kitchen, to go out to the homeless and pass out blankets. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything astronomical. And a lot of these different places have everything there that you need to do the job. You just need to pick it up and go do it, which is kind of crazy. It doesn't cost anything to serve food in a soup kitchen. It doesn't cost anything to go hand out food for people who are hungry at different churches and different food pantries. What I've found is that most people claim to be way too busy to do those things when in actuality, this is the time, or you should find time to do these things, because these are the things that are going to give you the eternal reward, as opposed to all the earthly things that you try to do with your time that you can't take with you. So my goal for you is going to be to recognize it's just good, better, and better way to good, better, and best way to spend your time, and to try to seek out the best ways to spend your time. Try to uplift others, try to move in that right direction, and congratulations on that mega milestone. I just can't believe 80 million rural households that did not have a water supply now have a water supply in India. It's just that's the kind of good news that we should be spreading, and I just think it's kind of shameful that here in the U.S. that none of the major news networks have this story. This is a recent story. It's been published. I believe the press release came out on February 16th of 2023. So just a couple of days ago. So if you have a chance to read up on this, or if you have a chance to make good in your neighborhood, I hope that you can do something good for others. I hope that you can find a way. And until then, I hope you have an amazing weekend. And I hope that you'll stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.